Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of How to Become a Pokemon Go PvP Master, and today I'm going to be looking at my team for the Retro Cup, and multiple teams that I could use, but my main team is probably going to be either the top one or the bottom one with Abomasnow, Talonflame, and Dragonair, or Dragonair, Abomasnow, and Alolan Form Marowak. So I'm going to be looking at my computer at the same time as I'm showing you these teams, and we're going to rate them on PvPoke and see how well these teams perform in the Retro Cup. And tonight I am going to be showing you guys some of my battles with these teams in Retro Cup that will be very interesting to see, and that comes at 4 o'clock of Philadelphia time, so we're going to see that where I am in just a couple of hours. It's 12:15 p.m. now. So what I'm going to do is going to input all these Pokemon into PvPoke. So I do have Abomasnow on the lead, and then Talonflame on the safe swap, and then Dragonair in the back. So let's put Dragonair in here. Alright, so let's put Dragonair in there and change that move. Okay, so let's see how this team performs. Alright, I'm going to click on the Rate Team button, and it does get a BDBB rating, which means that the coverage is pretty good, the bulk is low, the safety is good, and the consistency is good. Which, one of the good things about this team is that it does have a lot of strong Pokemon that can beat a lot of the Pokemon in the meta. So, for example, Dragonair has access to Dragon Breath, which will not be resisted, which will either be doing neutral or super effective damage to things like Regirock and Altaria and Froslass, which we will be seeing in the Retro Cup. So we also have Abomasnow, which can take down things like Dragonite, Dragonair, and Altaria. And then Talonflame is a great safe swap for things like Abomasnow. Imagine that. My team runs full circle. Abomasnow beats Dragonair, Dragonair beats Talonflame, and Talonflame beats Abomasnow. That is a really nice team for this cup. So let's get into the next team. This is going to be my alternate team. We're going to be running Swampert. Let's change that move with Machamp and change that move. And then Froslass, which I'm going with the recommended moves on Froslass. So let's see the rating of this team. So the last one was BDBB. This one is going to be BDBA. So same coverage, bulk, and safety, but the consistency is a little bit higher, probably because of the lack of Brave Bird on the team. There are no debuffing moves in this second team at all. And there's only one legacy, or actually 2 legacy moves in these teams. You're going to have Swampert with Hydro Cannon and Alolan Marowak with Shadow Bone. Now, you don't have to have Shadow Bone, but that is going to give you a lot of coverage against the meta, and it's a great ghost type attack. The other one is Dragonair is using I wouldn't call it a legacy move, but it's an exclusive move for the Purified Dragonairs. We are using Return and Aqua Tail, which Aqua Tail you can obtain using a normal TM, but you're going to have to get somehow a Purified Dragonair for the Great League if you want to use Return, which is going to perform very well in this Retro Cup meta. So as you can see, it's Swampert, Machamp's Froslass, which it does have very good matchups against the meta. The only things the whole team loses to is Articuno, Suicune, and Roserade, which we probably will not see much of those 3 Pokemon in the Retro Cup. So let's look at the next team, which is Dragonair, Abomasnow, and Alolan Marowak. So let's input that into PvPoke. Sorry that I'm not showing you the PvPoke.com screen. I have been having trouble with my screen recording for the past couple of days. So Dragonair, why is it showing up Darmanitan? Dragonair, here we go, okay. So Dragonair with Aqua Tail and Return on the lead with Abomasnow with fine moves as it is, and then Alolan Marowak. We're changing a lot. I run Hex, Shadow Bone, and Fire Blast. I really like that combo. Alright, so get into this rating, we have this one as BCBB. So this is going to mean it's a little bit bulkier just because of the presence of Alolan Marowak. Alolan Marowak is naturally bulky. But we're going to look at what this team loses to also. This team loses to a fair amount of Pokemon, actually, and I'm going to read them here. Hypno and Barbracle are the two that we're probably going to be seeing the most, and Lapras. But the team does hard lose to Barbracle, so if we see a Barbracle, that is pretty much a GG, unless that Pokemon is running different moves than is recommended. We are losing to Hypno, Barbracle, Lapras, Kabutops, and Tentacruel. So that is going to mean that if we see one of those 5 Pokemon, the team is going to have a real hard time. It also has a hard time up against things like Mantine, Medicham, Snorlax, Gyarados, Altaria, things like that. So I'm going to build one more team with you. This is going to be my 4th Retro Cup team. And I like to build the teams with you guys just so you can see how I do it. So I'm going to start this team off with Jellicent on the safe swap. And no, I'm going to just put 3 random Pokemon. Then I can put Jellicent on the safe swap here. Jellicent is a great safe swap in the Great League. So then I'm thinking of what would go with Jellicent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into PvPoke and put in Jellicent. Jellicent, Hex, and Ice Beam, and Shadow Ball are the moves I'm running. Regardless of the recommended moves, that is what I'm going to be running. So we're going to see potential alternatives. So I'm going to input in Munchlax on the lead. Munchlax on the lead is going to be a really strong lead. And then in the back, let's put Munchlax on this team. This is how I build a team, guys. I'm sorry that I can't show you my computer screen. I'm having a lot of trouble with that right now. So, and then I'm kind of narrating what's going on pvpoke.com. So, going to see, and then I might put, should I put Altaria or Hitmontop or Swampert? We could do Hypno, too. That would be great. Confusion, Shadow Ball, Thunder Punch, maybe. Let's see the ratings of that. CABA. All right, let's change it to Psyshock, Ice Punch. Psyshock, Ice Punch. CABA. Still same. I think I'm going to, what wins does it gain? And not much. So I might do my Ice Punch Psyshock one. Here. There we go. And that is going to be getting a CABA rating in pvpoke.com. So there you go. There's my 4 Retro Cup teams. They're all going to be very strong in this meta, and I hope you try out at least one of them.